So I'm going to present about the graphic communication careers. So a little bit about that. This is going to be your learning objectives today. I want you to identify different types of skilled, technical, creative, and management and supportive positions that comprise the graphic communications by creating a poster or a presentation or some other type of information about a specific career. So right now you're just going to go through all the different careers, write it down, and then afterwards you're going to choose one that interests you and get some more information. All right. So there are different types of graphic communication. Industry encompasses a multitude of challenging careers for skilled, technical, creative, management, and support personnel, including educators, engineers, and scientists can also find a lot of positions. So the skilled technical positions are those that can operate sophisticated machinery and carry out tasks that are directly involve machines, materials, and procedures or products. The creative position include those that have skills in writing, art, and design. The management position includes those who like to work with people and can supervise the work of others. Support positions include people who are the link between products and customers. Engineers and scientists are people whose jobs focus on research. Educators, like myself, are people who teach students to prepare for careers in graphic communication industry. And then the service operation positions are available for those who want to work for companies that provide specific service to other printing companies. So we're going to start with skilled technical positions. You've got a pre-press technician, press operator, and bindery operator. So the pre-press technician performs a variety of functions that are key to the production and processing of a job. They include pre-flighting, scanning, file repair, trapping, imposition, outputting a proof or plate, and finalizing files for production. And there you can see the annual, hourly and annual figures for how much you can make per hour and how much you can make per year. Press operator. The conventional press operator runs multi-million-dollar printing presses by putting ink on paper. They must know the mechanical and technical workings of the machine. They must possess good manual dexterity and think quickly on their feet to produce top quality products efficiently. And there's your hourly and your annual rates. A bindery operator performs finishing functions that can include cutting, folding, gathering, collating, trimming, die cutting, and binding. Bindery operators must be able to operate various machines and have functional flexibility. And you can see the annual and our hourly and annual rates. Next is creative positions. We have copywriter, graphic designer, editor, photographer, videographer, and database administrator. So the copywriter can be a technical, creative, marketing, or journalistic writers. A copywriter has to have good command of the language and be concise and accurate. And there's your wages. Graphic designers, these designers establish the style and layout of the printed or digital piece. Materials are created utilizing computer design programs, and designers need to have an eye for detail, color, composition, and typography. Again, the wages. The editor, they prepare for written materials and illustrations for publications by revising and rewriting copy, checking for accuracy, copy editing entailing sequencing content, marking for copy for style, and ensuring consistency throughout a manuscript. Again, the wages. Photographer or videographer produces the images or videos required for a variety of digital and printed materials. They must have a proven creative talent, the ability to direct a photo shoot, and familiarity with the current technology. More wage information there. And database administrators. They use specialized software to store and organize data, and you can see theirs. Next, we've got management personnel. You've got production managers, department supervisors, and cost estimators. Production managers organize traffic flow for production, making sure that each piece of material gets where it should go at the proper time and the proper sequence, from the time the job enters the plant until it is delivered. Production managers should be well organized and able to plan ahead and troubleshoot. Department supervisors are responsible for the personnel that in that area of the company. So they take care of their specific department. They may make recommendations for equipment and personnel, and are responsible for the performance of their area. Normally, achieving this position will come years after serving years in the production role. Leadership and communication skills are required. Estimator determines the most efficient method to produce a project in their plant. Once they receive all the specification from the client or the print buyer, the estimator's analysis, production recommendations, and predicting product resources are the basic for the firm's bid on a job. Qualifications for this role are analytic minds, comfort with computer programs, and a good grasp of numbers. Next is support personnel, and we have a whole bunch in here. We go from customer service rep, sales rep, marketing coordinator, pre-flight technician, color specialist, pre-media technician, web to print, and cross media. So the customer service representative, or CSR as it's kind of commonly known as, is a liaison between the production and the customer. A CSR should be knowledgeable about the production process and be able to communicate effectively with customers and internal personnel. Sales reps solicit business for an organization on its behalf. They work with the clients to determine their needs and then create solutions to ensure a smooth sales process. Excellent communication skills, listening skills, knowledge of the product and services, and willingness to learn new things and resilience are all important characteristics of a professional sales representative. A marketing coordinator markets the company's products or services profitably. The positions in marketing, advertising, and public relations are responsible for promotional activities, including identifying potential customers. Pre-flight technician is a person who works with customers and software application. This person is a troubleshooter. They go over files and identify problems with the file that could prevent the job from printing successfully. The color specialist works closely with the printer and the customer. A thorough knowledge of the color theory is related to the printing process is essential. Pre-media technician performs a host of duties on a powerful computer. Their job function in electronic prepress include pre-flighting, scanning, imaging, electronic file repair, trapping, imposition, proofs, and plates. Web to print e-commerce manager oversees the company's online sales and presence on the web. They are responsible for creating and updating all online information, ensuring the information is accurate. Also, they work with the web designer and is responsible for the creation of marketing materials. And cross-media multimedia developer generates and manipulates images, both video and audio, into multimedia applications. This includes interactive training, data presentation, and entertainment educational projects. They prepare a variety of images and manages the development and implementation of these products. Other positions, we have engineers, scientists, educators, studios, binding and finishing service, typography, vendors, quick printing, copying, screen process, specialty printing, and entrepreneurs. So engineers and scientists are able to find positions in research and development in the graphic communication industry. They are needed to improve the industrial processes. Scientists might experiment with and test equipment, inks, and printing paper. Educators are responsible for preparing capable people for careers in the graphic communication industry. An agency or studio is a type of service operation. It helps larger companies with advertising, packaging, producing printed or media-oriented materials. Bindery and finishing services are often beyond the capability of a printing facility. These operations are subcontracted to a company that has equipment capable of rapidly folding, trimming, or packaging printing products. Typography services facilities design, layout, compose, assemble, and output on a variety of materials using electronic means. Vendors in the graphic communication industry depend on types of machines and materials. Suppliers provide opportunities for the plant owner to buy equipment, which sometimes needs to be serviced. Someone needs also supply inks, solutions, and paper. Jobs exist for people to sell and service products used in this industry. Quick printing and copying service. The role of a quick printer or copying service is to provide printing services quickly with different levels of quality. Screen process printing drives the need for specialty type of printing facilities that works with a wide variety of skills. Typical screen applications include fabric imaging, sign printing, printing on vinyl, and manufacturing of printed electronic circuit boards and components. Specialty printing shops do engraving, label making, similar types of printing. These types do engraving. Engraving is needed for producing high quality business cards, stationery, and invitations. And there are many entrepreneurs that have started small businesses in the graphic communication industry. When you prepare for a career in the communication industry, you need to choose what's important decisions you'll ever make. It can affect many aspects of your life, including the level of education, income potential, working conditions, and types of coworkers. Most careers in the graphic communication industry require high school diploma and vocational or technical training. Apprenticeship is another way to enter into this field. Above all, your career choice can affect your satisfaction with life in general. Job satisfaction is important. You need to feel good about your work and your future. So to find a job, there's several resources available to help you find a job. The internet has many sites dedicated to finding employment. Once you find a job, you must apply and interview for it. You'll need to fill out a job application and submit your resume. Before the interview, it's important to research about the company. Prepare to ask questions about the position. And during an interview, be sure to answer all questions concisely and honestly. Work habits are important in keeping a job. Having good work ethic means being dependable. You must be honest, cooperative, and respectful to your coworkers. It is also important to develop your communication skills. These traits will translate into skills for becoming a good team member. They will also help you progress into the position of a leadership. Entrepreneurship is someone who starts his or her own business. In the graphic communication field, it might be a small print shop, silk screen facility, color specialist house, or similar endeavor. A good entrepreneur must be a self-starter, in good health, and self-confident. They must be responsible, dependable, hardworking, and able to motivate workers and utilize their talents. Advantages of entrepreneurship is you have control over your income in your business and how it's successful and grows. You have more control over your job responsibilities. It gives meaningful professional relationships with talented people, and you're recognized as a leader. There are some disadvantages for being an entrepreneur. Working long hours to keep your business profitable. Your work worries go home with you. Success or failure is all on your shoulders. Loss of money, possibly life savings, if the business fails. Repaying business loans for many years. Inconsistent or unpredictable income. Large amount of paperwork for record keeping. And you need to be able to discipline workers for unsatisfactory work or performance. Changes in technology have brought about changes in traditional careers in printing. For example, the manual aspects of a prepress have been replaced all digital workflow. Clients expect faster turnaround to complete projects. The internet has changed how work gets done by improving the ability to function and communicate. Printing customers want to tap into this mass marketing capability of the internet, creating positions for web designer, computer graphic designers, and people in sales and marketing. And that's all about the graphic communication careers.